Jen.
Coach, when it comes to those big shifts, particularly late in the third, is there a measure of overthinking or is there a mental block that's getting in the way of execution?
Sorry, Jen, I couldn't hear the first part of your question. If you could just repeat it for me.
Yeah, when it comes to those big shifts, like late in the third, is that overthinking? Is that a mental block on the responsibles that were allowed?
No, I don't think it's a mental block. We failed to make a play, and in that critical situation, that it's twofold. We failed to make a play, and it when it got through our goaltender. So, no, there's no mental block there. That was our guys fought extremely hard tonight. Battled hard on a night where we were back to back. There's no excuses in the room. There's no consolation prizes that we're looking for. So there's no soft landing. But call it for what it is. Our guys battled extremely hard, continued to fight back. Dug themselves. We dug out of holes and came back and tied the game up. But on the game-winning goal, no, we failed to make a play to get out of the zone, and we didn't get a save on it. So, no more than that, Jen.
Andy?
Hey, Dave, it's the second night in a row where it seems like you failed to take advantage of some big goals early on. They had an answer. Is that just a coincidence, or is that something that you guys want to work on and improve on and play with that lead or capitalize on that momentum?
Well, obviously we'd like to hold the lead. But at the same time, they came out and came back and had a push. Their power play was effective for them tonight. That being said, we got 4 tonight, and that should be enough to come away with points. So, that's tough to swallow at home. We were able to find the back of the net 4 times, and the way our team, the way we played, that should be enough to come away with points to, at minimum, push it into overtime.
Jeff?
Dave, just to follow up on that, you mentioned how hard the team is working, and they definitely worked hard tonight to get those goals. But, it's 2 nights in a row, and we've seen in different situations, late and early, where the other team has come back and tallied within 3 minutes or so, or in this case, final seconds. Are you seeing any commonalities at all in those goals? It's easy to say a letdown, but I'm thinking even just systematically the way that they play or anything, or is it just coincidental?
No, there's, I don't believe in coincidences. They're 2 separate games, 2 separate situations. And as I said, tonight the late power play goal against, to put them ahead initially. We come back, score a big goal to tie it, and like I said, we failed to make a play on a puck. We failed to make a hard play on a puck, and we didn't get a save on an inside chance against. So that's what it is.
Darren?
Dave, one thing I noticed tonight was the use of stretch passes by the defense, which I just don't feel like we've seen that much of that this season. Is that something you're discussing as a team to try to work that in more, or is that just something that happened to happen a couple of times tonight?
No, we want to have one guy, pushing for space at all times. A lot of times it's not going to be available. We were able to generate a breakaway with it tonight. It was available up the middle with the McCann chance in the second period. But we always want to have at least one guy pushing for space at certain times too. Even if that's just a possession play to get us out of the zone and through the neutral zone.
And also, can I ask, is there any update on Jaden Schwartz and his status?
No, there's other than he's out day to day at this point in time. No further update.
Be safe.
Let's go ahead and wrap up here with Nico.
Thank you. Dave, you mentioned it just a minute ago that your guys, the effort's there, they're working hard, and that they're finding ways to climb out of holes. It's uncanny how you guys are able to do that sometimes. Is there a sense, given that you're not far away maybe from a breakthrough here and putting some of these frustrating endings behind you?
Well, you got to finish a couple of these, right? Worked extremely hard last night and gave up a tough goal in overtime. So we come away with 1 point that we worked extremely hard for. It feels more like we lost a point there, but we have to acknowledge we played a hell of a hockey game last night. Tonight, battled really hard, pushed in a lot of areas. Outchanced a fresh team, but at the end of the day, we walk away with nothing. We're not able to push it into overtime, to gain 1 point and then compete for the next one. So that's those are just simply things that we have to address head on. It's a tough way to walk away from the rink after two real hard fought good efforts here. But we're walking away with 1 point out of 4, and that's, like I said, that's a difficult thing to do. It leaves a sour taste for all of us.
All righty, thanks so much, Dave.
Thank you.